Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm back. We are in Ecruteak City. I am heading over to the Pokemon Mart to offload some more items. Sell this Pokédoll here. The reason being, in this video, we are headed to Mount Mortar. It is a large, elaborate dungeon between Ecruteak City and Mahogany Town. You see the entrance off of Route 42. We are headed here to get Tyrogue. Now, this is a side quest. It is not required at all for the main storyline. However, there are some good Pokemon located in Mount Mortar. You can find their exact locations in the description, surfing and walking encounters. The main prize here is the rare fighting Pokemon Tyrogue, who you get from the Black Belt, who is deep in the dungeon. I'm not using repels, which is the same in a lot of my other videos, so you guys can get a feel for what Pokemon are going to be encountered. Once again, those encounter rates will be in the description. You see, Mount Mortar and Route 42 have the Goldeen line as heavily featured, being a lake fish inland. We are not near the sea. That was the design principle behind having Goldeen and Seeking on this route. Quick battle here. You see the level curve shows you that this is the intended time of the game that you go to Mount Mortar, mainly because you need waterfall. We used waterfall to get to this area. So with many of the cave videos, you can see I'm also, as I'm heading towards the objective, I'm also picking up as many items as possible. The items that I don't find useful, I sell them, including TMs. It's the TM for Reflect. I sell them for money, buy more TMs and potions that will be needed for the Elite Four and post-game. So again, you see, I'm getting as many items as I can. Larvitar, it's a nice addition to Mount Mortar. You can also get Larvitar early in the game in Dark Cave. However, that's a big perk of this ROM hack, is that the Larvitar line, you do not have to wait until Kanto. In Vanilla, you have to wait all the way until Kanto, as you see Pupitar here. You have to wait all the way until Kanto to get Larvitar, which basically makes the Pokemon pointless. It's all the way in Mount Silver, which is at the end of the game. That's a big change in this ROM hack. So I went to a different level here. I'm still on the path to that black belt, picking up every item that I can. You see the levels have shifted. That means this area is accessible before the waterfall, before you obtain waterfall. Or should I say this level is obtainable before the waterfall, not this area. See, Larvitar is common encounter, but common enough. Again, you can also find Larvitar in Dark Cave. And finally, we reach Black Belt, or the Karate King. He's the Karate King. Why he's training this deep in a dungeon, we'll never know. He has the Hitmons. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. I like that they buffed the special defense of the Hitmons in Gen 2, but they're still just very frail Pokemon, very easy for Starmie to take them out with 2 Psychics. Not much of a challenge. But we receive Tyrogue. And I'm not going to give Tyrogue a nickname. So we get Tyrogue here. If you picked up that escape rope, you can use that. Let's take a quick look at Tyrogue. For those who are unfamiliar, Tyrogue evolves into one of the 3 Hitmons, Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan, depending on what the attack and defense stats are at level 20. You can customize your Tyrogue you can manipulate it using vitamins, which one you want. And to get more Tyrogue, just breed Tyrogue with a Ditto. Went back into Mount Mortar because I realized I forgot to fight this guy, this Pokemaniac. And this is accessible during Route 42, so well before you get Waterfall. Hence why Nidoking is in the level 20s. Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Easy work for Starmie. That's actually some decent experience for being this late in the game. That's it. Can get out of here. And that's it for Mount Mortar. The main draw being Tyrogue. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.